Hey all, I have some important updates about me and about this channel. My last update video was a few months ago and a lot has changed since then. The TV show I mentioned I was working on wrapped before the holidays, and that was a nice experience. So now I've been laying low and doing some freelance editing, which I very much enjoy. One of the projects I'm working on is an audio-video podcast, and it's called B.INSPIRED. I'll put links in the description, you should totally check it out. I'm so excited to be editing something, doing what I love, doing what I'm good at. And I have something else unique and exciting going on at the same time. I took a leap of faith and got a new part-time job that is different from any job I've had before. I'm working at a paranormal museum as a tour guide, videographer, investigator, and editor. It's like a dream come true. It's so niche and up my alley. And I'm thrilled that when I applied thinking I'd just be a tour guide, but the owner was actually looking for a videographer and editor at that same time that I applied. So I believe everything happens for a reason, and it was perfect timing. So before I even considered applying to work here, I was going to make a video about me as a guest, explaining what I learned about some of the artifacts. The history behind them is really cool and creepy, by the way. But now that I'll be giving tours, I can't just post a free tour online. You'll have to come see for yourself. Come and visit me or just come for the history. The place is called Paranormal Books and Curiosities. It's also a bookstore in Asbury Park. I'll put all their links below. The owner, Kathy Kelly, has been collecting these artifacts for like 30 years, and she's very smart and very dedicated, so I highly recommend you check them out. So I've already witnessed some possible supernatural experiences while working there. If I'm gonna see anything, that's where it would happen. As I've mentioned in some of my videos, if you're new here, I make haunted exploration videos. Check those out, I think you'll enjoy them. As I've mentioned in them, I'm skeptical about these things, but I do believe ghosts are possible, and maybe working here will convince me even more. Here's one clip that was taken after an investigation that might just be a coincidence, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Do you know her name? Can you say her name? That said Rebecca. That said Rebecca. You heard that, right? And you had that on here. Are you recording?
Uh-huh. Besides that, I've seen things fall on their own and heard footsteps where no one was. So, I mean, I don't know. And I've only just started. I've seen the security cameras pick up shadows that look undeniably like shadow people, in my opinion. And they'll only appear for a few frames and like no one will be in the building. So as for filmmaking, what this channel is mainly about, I'm gonna be honest with you all. Working in the film industry sounds exciting and extravagant, but most of the time it's really not. I've been doing various work in the industry for 4.5 years. All of it was in post-production. I learned that movies and TV shows lose the magic if you're working on it, unless maybe you were in the exact role that you wanted. A good friend of mine said, there are some things that you should just enjoy. And I totally agree. If I worked on my favorite franchise like Star Wars or the It movies, or the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I feel like they'd be ruined for me. Like I can't enjoy the magic or feel like I'm part of the adventure. Something meant to be fun would then be turned into work for me. Of course, if I was asked to work on Pirates of the Caribbean, I wouldn't say no. But every now and then, while working, I'd have some fun moments like ADR sessions and loop groups and meeting a lot of directors and actors. One of my favorite moments was on the set of Scorsese's The Irishman. Oscar nominated, by the way. I was a production assistant and we all like had to shout action at the same time. And then seeing these old-time cars roll in, like I don't know, that just felt so cool. Oh, and shout out to Rodrigo, the director of photography. He's such a sweet guy and humble and great to have conversation with. I worked down the hall from him when I was working on a different project and he was doing the post for The Irishman. So Rodrigo, if you're watching this, I hope all is well. What's up? Anyway, aside from those short moments, I wasn't really using my talents, so I was not entirely happy. I know how to be creative and how to edit, and I'm not going to sell myself short anymore and lose the movie magic. So now I'm gladly accepting any editing positions or creative positions that come my way. I would go wherever a creative job would take me, but for now I am really happy working with this museum. I like to joke that since many of my future videos will be taking place in New Jersey, that my name should be Becca Curls the Jersey Girl or something like that. But no, I am BeccaG NYC. It's where I started. Literally, I was born in New York City too, and my family's from there. It's where I really started my career and started this channel that I love so much. And I still have plenty of videos that I plan to shoot in New York. The New York content will not decrease. So yeah, as for YouTube, I have many more videos on the way. Movie related, spooky related, and more. I am so excited and you will not be disappointed. And now that I'm more happy and more in control of my schedule, I can focus a lot more on this channel. I have a series forming called Haunted NYC, which is specific to visiting and learning about haunted places in the city. So stay tuned for that. I also have a dark comedy short film idea that I will be developing over the next year or two, and I'm super excited to film that because I haven't made a short film in 4 years. I haven't had the chance because I was working. So that wraps up this update. Thank you for sticking with me. To stay updated, don't forget to hit that notification bell. See ya!